couple of days from the season now. How are you feeling? Excited, nervous? What are your thoughts?
I suppose a bit of both. Ultimately, you come back from last season, and everything's geared towards August the 6th. I suppose there's phases you go through in terms of when the fixtures come out, see who you're playing against and whatever else not. Again, getting a squad together. So I suppose all the work that's been done has been directed towards Saturday, really. So again, like I said, we're looking forward to the game. Good place to start, tough place to start, but I think, like I say, this division this year will be really tough right the way through. And how you start sometimes can be important. So we'll be going there looking to get a positive result and looking to put in a good performance.
Like you say, it's not a particularly easy place to go to Telford.
No, good place to go though. Like I say, big ground, good crowd, good atmosphere. Pitch will be in fantastic condition. So game to look forward to. We're in a division this year where there's lots of big sides in there, and big clubs, and Telford are one of them. So like I say, to go there first off is really exciting, and we're looking forward to it.
We beat Telford a couple of times last season. Does that have any bearing on this game?
Not really. New season, new start, new players. Obviously we're changed from last year. They certainly will be, and they had like I say, a good end to the season when Robin and Larry have gone in there. And for the large parts of the season, they looked like they were facing or had the potential of getting relegated sort of twice, having come down from the Conference National. So they've steadied the ship, got them well away, comfortably away from the relegation zone, and they'll be looking to kick on this year. So like I said, we know it'll be a tough game, and last year's games will have no bearing on what happens on Saturday.
We finished the pre-season with a defeat against Tranmere, but previous to that we had 3 victories. How would you assess pre-season in general? It's
been difficult to assess because, like I say, in terms of where we are squad-wise, we're still not where we want to be. So transition was always going to be tough. That again has been the case. I think that's come as no surprise really. So in terms of how to assess it, I don't know, difficult one really. Like I say, we're still very much a work in progress, and it might take us a couple of weeks at least to get up to speed with where we want to be. But by the by, we've got to make sure we go to Telford on Saturday and try and get a result, and the same will happen the following week when we play Brackley. So although, like I say, we're still evolving. Ultimately, leagues kick back in now, and 3 points up for grabs, and we've got to start as well as we can.
Are we likely to see any more new faces before the weekend, or would you be happy to go into the game with what you have so far?
Well, we certainly need to register some new faces, because, like I say, as we stand at the minute, we've not got a goalkeeper. So there's certainly going to be more players registered. But like I say, if we have to go in with what we've got, we've got a lot of the players here from last year. We've obviously integrated some new lads. Injuries, we've again a few little niggles. Willow's struggling a little bit. Whether he'll be available for the weekend, we'll have to wait and see. We'll make a very late call on him. But again, if players come in, if players become available, yeah, we're absolutely looking. But we're obviously very realistic that we're not very far from the start of the season, and to integrate them lads into our squad, into our dressing room. Doing it this late isn't ideal, but again, that's circumstances have dictated that, and we'll meet the challenge sort of head on. Again, ultimately, it's about us improving on what we did last year, and giving ourselves the best possibility of getting out of this division.
And finally, whilst you'll still be training at Kelmer Park, you have a brand new stadium to play next season. How exciting is that?
Yeah, unbelievably exciting. I suppose the frustration from our perspective is that we've not been able to sort of get on there yet, in terms of getting used to the pitch, getting used to the environment. Lads will obviously be really excited going and play there as supporters, well as we are, as everyone involved in it with the club is. But again, ultimately it's a it's a football ground with a pitch, and we've got to make sure that, yes, it's our home pitch, we make that a big advantage for us, a big benefit. Playing there undoubtedly will give other teams a lift because of the surroundings. We've got to make sure that it gives us a bigger lift, and we take a pride in making sure our home record's really strong.
Great, thanks Dave.
Cheers.